use AI to elevate the human skill.
How's it work with AI, laziness, and agents?
I think. Welcome back, guys. Real Talk Real Estate. My name is Scott Werner.
And I'm Donovan Johnson. So, pre-pod, which I think we should start recording, because especially since our cameraman's golden. But we got in an argument about ChatGPT and AI, and they've been on my butt about paying for AI, and I just don't know if I want to. Like, I feel like Scott was basically saying, stick your life in ChatGPT and see what happens. Thoughts?
Your mind's gonna be blown. I mean, I had it look up a color on my logo and tell me what color it was. I'm like, okay, I'm done. When I was typing that stuff in and it was giving me what it was, I was literally scared. The sweat was just dripping off my forehead. I'm like, okay, we are cooked.
How much is it per month? Oh man, that's so budgetable.
Yeah, especially since you don't pay for your lunch.
Dun, 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 and we're gonna go on commercial break. Dun, dun, dun. That's not AI. That was real. That was real. But
Was that not the Elliot?
oh dude, that was I felt like I just got nuts on the forehead, mouth open, just trying to breathe, and got a stocking full of it. Like, ugh. But so anyway, AI is obviously a big part of our lives, whether you realize it or not. If you go on Google on your phone right now, there's a button to like the left of the search bar that it's like Google AI. You use Gmail right now, it'll start summarizing the emails, my text messages from these two goobers. There's AI summary text when you don't read it after a while. And it's so integrated in our lives, and it can be scary, especially if you like the shows like The Matrix and stuff like that. But you can be like, it's Neo. You can be like Neo and crack it.
You could
Crack it for $20 a month, apparently. So
that's all it takes. But we're seeing Zillow. We're seeing Zillow nowadays use AI home valuations, ChatGPT writing descriptions, ChatGPT writing scripts, doing whatever we needed to do. Guess what? It's happening here and now, and it's only probably going to get better.
And so today we're going to unpack the tech. We're going to be talking about strengths. So I got an MBA from Millsaps, and we did this thing called a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, threats, opportunities. And that's basically what we're going to be breaking down here from the realtor perspective.
So let's talk about what AI can already do in the business. It's writing listing copies, generating social media posts. It's doing a lot of things. I know in my for my listings, that's me. I do use a ChatGPT description because guess what? It knows how to write better than Scott knows how to write. That's just not my forte.
And what's crazy is if you're a logistics guy or gal, this stuff is taking tasks that usually took 8 hours for an admin to do. Bro, if you're doing it right, it's like 10, 15 minutes tops. So you're crunching days, weeks, months. It could set up a yearly calendar for you and what to post every day if you really want, for the free version, if you really wanted it to. So there's a lot to love, maybe some things to hate, but
I mean, that's the thing. ChatGPT is useful, but it's not always accurate. If you're going to throw your home in there or hey, what's the value of my home in ChatGPT? I don't know if they do that in the light version, but I know in the paid version it does. I just don't understand. It's not always accurate. So, I mean, that's where we're at. It's a great tool, but sometimes it's not accurate.
it can definitely be a superpower if you're talking about speed, 100%. But just like Scott was saying, the AI isn't fully developed enough to where it's just like you still have to proofread or proof AI it. It's a machine. It's only going to do what it's told to do. So you can't just be fully dependent on it.
Guess what? Tech's not going anywhere. It's going to be getting better. But guess what? Are we going to be replaced by it? Do you think that we're actually going to be replaced by AI?
I think to a certain extent, yes. But before we go down that rabbit hole, let's dig another hole. What can't AI do? Flip the coin a little bit.
Well, guess what? You can't walk into a listing appointment. It can't feel the client's energy. It can't do a lot of things that the human person does. Yes, it's great. Yes, it's smart, but it cannot be a human.
And speaking of that, think about it. AI could probably spit you out all this cool stuff, but imagine walking into I've walked so many homes, I can take 3 steps into a house and tell you if it's worth a darn or not. And AI can't smell that cat piss in the carpet that's been sitting there for half a decade. AI can't tell that the neighborhood's junky or that the house is abandoned and there's rats everywhere. The second they tear it down, it's gonna invest the whole neighborhood. Like AI can't do like it's soft versus hard skills is what I like to call it. A big psychology guy in school, and basically soft skills are like the integrity, um, and just things you can't measure necessarily, the intangibles. And hard skills are basically like pushing paper, stuff like that.
Exactly. I like where you're at. I mean, real estate is still a people business. It's still going to need us. It's going to need our intuition. It's going to need everything that we bring to it, judgment and communication.
And where people F up at, you like that? You ain't got I edited myself.
Yeah.
Where people F up at is trying to just basically see like ChatGPT is like a baby, bro. You still got to feed it, change its diaper and stuff. But if you try to treat that baby like an adult, it's gonna just crap on you.
I mean, say that again. If your value is just, I write blurbs, I write great descriptions. That is not a realtor. That is a part of being a realtor, but that is not the realtor as a whole.
So now, since I dug the other hole, let's go re-enter the hole where it's about to enter. Paused. Um, how do we use AI without like losing our edge? Like, cause Scott's still Scott, but how do you navigate that, brother?
Use it for efficiency, not division, not decision making. Division. Let it write the first draft, but like you said earlier on, proofread it. Is it you? If it's not you, boo boo. Write it again.
Right. And like AI may be really good at giving it to you, but you're the soul, you know? Like you're the one that has to you're like the edit, the final touch, like the potter and the clay. You are the potter for this, even if the clay is like hella smart. You know what I mean? So uh
It's great for brainstorming. It's great for maybe starting off your CMA research. But the thing is, when you're doing a good analysis of a house, it needs you. It, like you said, it's not going to know the neighborhood around it. It's not going to know I mean, all the human nature aspects that a CMA needs to get to your clients. You have to put it in there. You're that human nature.
and if I can just break down AI like from a very fundamental standpoint, and I've been trying to view life like this, is that okay, we've been asking, what's the point? How can AI serve me the best? Well, what's the most valuable thing in the world? Time. The AI can save you so much time that you could pour back into clients, be a better dad, a husband, follower, like you can do whatever you want with the extra time. And it's fleeting. We can't buy more time. But technically with ChatGPT, you can buy it back. So for $20 a month, yeah.
The light version lets you buy back half the time if you pay 20
The
bucks a
light
month.
version is the right version.
According to you.
Right is right.
But that's how you win. That is how you win.
He's cooked.
You use AI to elevate the human skills, the human aspects, the time. That's how you win in this AI world.
So do you think that how's it work with AI laziness and agents then? Because I mean, dude, imagine having that machine that can just crank it out.
Truthfully, I'm sorry. I think if you're going to be a lazy agent, It's going to suck you in. It's going to take you over because guess what? If you're just waiting for the money to come to you and you're not hustling to get the money, going to get that money, that AI is going to get you cooked.
Man, if I can tell a quick story here, and I was in the early stages of my AI use. I was trying to be like Allen Iverson using AI. And there was a house I was trying to sell on 3rd Street. Wasn't a bad part of 3rd, but it was next to 4th. And if you know 4th, you don't want to be by there. So anyway, uh, the house, I used AI to write it, but I didn't really edit the anything. And I remember my client's girlfriend sent me a screenshot of it. This was like 2.5 years ago. And she was like,
We were still at that
she
other
said,
company.
"What are you selling? A Taj Mahal in the hood?" And I was like, "Damn." So then I went and rewrote it, and then I got the chat. Then I used ChatGPT after I wrote it to edit it, and then it was good. But so it's easy to like get carried away, and I just didn't know though. I didn't. Oh, we were friends.
But the thing is, AI, it's a great assistant. It is. Use it as an assistant. I know that EXP has Bold Trail. Bold Trail can be is a CRM, which keeps you in relations with your clients. And guess what? $100 a month on Bold Trail, you can get an AI assistant. You're paying if you paid a human to do that, that's a $30,000-$40,000 a year, if not more. Well, okay, I can get that AI assistant for $1,200 a month. I mean, as an assistant, as making you better, as long as you don't get lazy and try to get fat on this, I think AI is going to be helpful.
I like what you said about like not getting fat on it because it's like a workout tool. It's almost like a weight belt. Like the weight belt helps, but if you always wear it, your back will get weaker. Like your ankle may be weak, but if you always wear your ankle brace, your ankle's gonna get used to that support. That it's not fake. I'm looking for a better word. Anyway, looking for that false support, and by the time you take it off, you may be left like extra vulnerable and like kind of left in the dust. So I like what you said about that, bro. For real.
I mean that's where we are on this whole AI subject. But guess what, guys? Next week we got a new podcast coming out, new everything coming out because you're gonna see us all fresh. That was just terrible.
Just redo the outro. We're good. Fuck up the one.
Guys, next week we're gonna be here. Once again, thank you for listening. Real Talk Real Estate. I'm Scott Werner.
I'm Donovan Johnson. Thank y'all so much for sharing with us. Like, subscribe, follow. All love at the bottom. Game capstone.